So here I'm on Dartmoor. It's fairly breezy, it's raining. I've been out running now for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm on Dartmoor, moderate breeze, you know, you can get a bit of a wind chill. It's raining moderately, fog further up the hills, and I'm going to get my 4-person Lifesystems survival bag out, which is this one here, survival shelter. I've got the 4 systems one today because it's very wet and I need to have space to be able to change some of my clothes in the tent and headroom, and this gives me more headroom than my 2-person shelter. So that's the plan. I intend to take the waterproof tops off, 2 of them, take my t-shirt off and my yellow top, what I usually wear, I carry more, and I intend to put on a long sleeve winter warm sort of long running top to keep me warm, and that should get me on the way home then. That's the plan. So quick look at the weather over here. As you can see, it's pretty grim and pretty miserable. So without further ado, let's try and get this one out, see how we get on. So I'm going to whip it out quickly with one hand, one holding the camera. Oh, there we go. Nearly out. Put it down there, get the end, yank. Right, so there it is. I'm using one hand. I'm going to just pause this a minute and then record again being inside it. So successfully changed my top and put another yellow my carry more back on, because that was actually in the bag because it was too hot earlier on. So I feel nice and warm on the top now and refreshed. It was hard work getting the waterproofs on here off, they're sticking to me, and hard work getting the my t-shirt off, hard work slipping the new ones back on because of the damp skin. But I was able to do it in the shelter, and yeah, it was really good. So I'm gonna have some coffee now. So I'm inside the shelter now, and I've got loads of headroom, loads and loads and loads. I'm sat on the, you can see outside quite easily that side. I'm actually sat on the orange base layer of this with my waterproof leggings just to keep myself dry from the water, the rain, and the ground. So there's the entrance, or this spy hole outside, as you can see. It's pretty good. I've got good headroom in here. So I'm going to now get my waterproof tops off, change my top, warm up a bit, and have some food. So I've sparked up my little tiny heater in here, as you can see, because even though it's November time and it's mild, it's about 9 degrees 48 Fahrenheit here, being damp and everything else does tend to make food chilly. So I'll pop this thing on. As regards health and safety, as regards safety standards, I think it's safe. It's very low, it can burn 2 kilowatts, I've got it right down low, and within 1 minute this little shelter feels like an oven. It is absolutely lovely. I always carry this with me wherever I go, and whenever I get in the shelter, my 2-person Lifesystems shelter, especially in the winter time, I will put this on. It might be snow outside, frosty and cold, and I'll have this little paradise inside my shelter, and it's really, really nice. I recommend it. Putting the actual Lifesystems thing away is hard work. I tend to stuff it up into a small bundle and put it in my rucksack, because faffing around in the wind and the rain is not good.